Guys, hello? I think the show's about to start. Like now?
Hello and welcome to
BTP,
Behind the Plastic,
Behind the
the show where
Plastic.
toy photographers talk to toy photographers about toy photography. You all know us. I'm Zach, that's Jay, that's Sully. And our guest tonight has got all the ingredients to cook up that toy stew. Ladies and gentlemen, the chef himself, Marvel's Wife.
Hey, what's
Welcome to
up,
the
fellas? Salute,
show.
salute, salute,
Yes,
salute.
welcome.
Thanks,
Marvel's
thanks,
Y,
thanks for having me
also
here, man.
also known as Jay. We have two Jays on the show. Jay, we're gonna start the clock and get to know you. How about that?
All right.
Jay, thanks for coming on, man. You are such
Thank you
a
for having me.
creative dude, such a fun page. I love getting to know you through that page. And like you're always smoking a lot of weed and playing with your toys, something I appreciate very
Dancing, he's
much.
dancing with everybody.
Yeah,
Thank you for supporting.
yeah, man. You just have you like Jay was saying before the show, you just look like you're having so much fun.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. Go to work. It's like this is my peace of mind, man. Like I come down here, music. I'm a big music fan, hip hop, 80s, Motown. So I just listen and it puts me in the zone. Then I throw cartoons, put stories behind my photos and my figures, and I get the cooking. I
Where are
look
you
through my
from?
pantry and start picking out these ingredients.
know what? Let me answer where he's from. Let me answer where he's from because all he would post is like East Coast hip hop, right? And he would post a lot of Philadelphia Freeway, and I'm like, oh, he has to be a Philly or a Jersey guy, and he confirmed he's
Yeah.
definitely, in fact, from where you from, Jay? Where you from? Where you from? Where you from?
I'm from North Philly, the Erie Ave, 100 Park section. Yeah,
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
yeah, I mean, that's the type of music I grew up on, man. So, like I mean, I've been what my thing is with the music and the figures, if I'm listening, I could be just driving and I could listen to anything. And if that music pictures, I picture a figure in my head and it starts going with it, that's I'm creating poses behind the lyrics to the figure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
And then that's
cool.
how majority of my photo setups get. So once I do a cook up and I'm telling the story, I'll be like, damn, look, you know what? I could get a photo out of this. And I start with my camera, and next I'm snapping away, and I go to the next scene, snapping away. And then after I'm done, I post the reel. And then after the reel, it'd be so basically, this is what I do. My reels is like your photos. My behind the scenes is my photos. You think
Ah,
you know how people a lot of collectors will post photos and then BTSs. It'd be the
Yep.
reels.
Yep.
Right.
My reels is like what I'm giving you. My photos is the behind the scenes to my reels.
I
There
like
you go.
that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah,
went the other way.
so that's when now I come up with the theme. All right, I'm gonna show you what I'm cooking up. I'm gonna show you the ingredients. I'm gonna put them on my ovens. I'm gonna season them up. And then after I'm done, you're gonna see the photo, and that's your cook-up platter.
Beautiful.
You should
Beautiful.
start your own cooking show, but with
Cooking.
toy. I guess you really do have your own cooking show, but with toys. But I could see
Yeah.
it on YouTube, being like,
I'll say his own
cooking with
YouTube
Jay.
show.
And
Yeah.
I've been wanting to put content on YouTube, but they really strict with the music. So every time I try
Yeah.
to do something on YouTube and I come up with something amazing, they stop it because of copyright. And I'd be like, ah, man, I just
You're just
wasted
gonna have
almost
to.
an hour.
You're just gonna have to make your own music.
That's right.
Yeah, and that's what basically that's what I'm about to work on. I was just reaching out. Matter of fact, I was just talking to a good friend of mine. He's into the music business. He's an artist and stuff. And I was just telling him, I'm like, yo, I need some of your music
Yeah.
so I can use it. Cause
Yep.
he owns his rights to his music, so he's gonna allow me to use it.
You're,
Nice.
And I ain't gonna, and I want to use it because he's a talented guy and he makes great music. So I
You're gonna
know
have to
I
check
could.
out. You're gonna have to check out Arson Fist. He's a good friend of the show. He also did our intro for the show. It's
Oh
all
yeah.
he's incredible. You're gonna have to
Oh
check.
yeah, yeah. Oh
We'll
man,
send it in.
send me his page, man.
We'll
Like,
send it to you, Zach. Kick it off with features here.
Yeah. We want to get to know you. Your one of your shots, actually your first shot on Instagram. I'm going to pull up your first shot on Instagram from November 3rd, 2023, and I want you to tell us how you got into this hobby.
oh, Damn. Hey man, listen, that I just listened. The serpents just came in. They were sitting there on my porch as I was leaving to work. I said, "Oh man!" So I just grabbed them. I grabbed a couple of my rocks, took them to work, took a whiteboard, sat them there, posed them, and just had fun
Oh, cool. You
at
did
work.
this at work?
Yeah, at work. That's
Cool.
the white part. That's the desk. Cause I figured when I was like, damn, I could use the white desk that look like snow or ice. I get a
Nice.
whiteboard and I could, put my editing behind the board. So I rolled up my board, put it in my truck, got my fig bag,
Well,
loaded it up, and took
this
it to work.
this is your first shot, and it's incredibly impressive for your first shot. And I
Yeah.
see. So you haven't been doing this very long. Tell us, how did you get into this in the first place?
No, like pandemic, I was a fan of toy photography. I was, like, wow, look at all the creativity people was putting in photos with these figures. I didn't know too much about the action figure world until to my son. He works at GameStop. On Father's Day, he bought me my first four figures: the Fantastic Four, the Bathwave, the Super Scroll. I opened the thing up. When I started posing the thing, I say, "Yo, what is this?" I know why they buy so many of these things.
Yeah.
I just right away, and then on YouTube, seeing X-Men 97 and other people's they toy room, and I would just be hypnotized. Like, I want a room like that. I want a room, and right away. I mean, this before all these figures, it was mainly I used to collect little Legos. I used to have a
Ah,
little Lego city down here. Me and my daughter used to do a lot of Lego building down here, and the majority was like sports stuff. My hockey, my Flyers, my football team, my basketball team. That went all out the window. Woof. It went all the window, and then I came up with this little by little.
that's
4 years. All
awesome,
this in
man.
4 years.
It's an awesome
Oh,
room,
so
though. I was checking out your page, and it looks
I
really tight.
collected all this in 4 years.
That's
oh,
amazing.
that's awesome, dude. And I'm sure it's just going to grow even more and more. All right, let's take a look at the shot that Jay picked to actually talk about
Oh,
tonight.
fantastic.
Oh man, I just did
Yeah.
that one. Yeah.
This
Oh,
is the main ingredient right
The
here.
main-
The
yeah.
main ingredient.
Yo, listen,
like
that
it.
his tank, bro. Look at his. I'm getting chills right now. I got that thing right here, right here. Man, listen, man. When that his tank dropped, and I just received the same thing, being inspired by the community. I'm like, look at, oh man, look at it, and just matter of fact, I was listening to Coogee Rap,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, you know what, man? And he said something, and then I was just listening to music, and it mentioned a scene, and I just started posing like the scene out, and I came up with that. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a shot. Took a couple of shots, different angles, and that's what I do. I take about like at least 20 to 25 photos, and I go through them,
Okay.
and I take them on my camera and on my phone. I do it both.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I go
Now,
off
why do
my
you do
camera
that?
and all because sometimes with the camera, like when I use my camera, it's certain angles. It's hard for me, like
Mm-hmm.
I'm into the angles. Like I want to get that nice clear path. So sometimes with my camera, and then the mechanics of the camera, sometimes I can't get the focus right.
Sure.
Right.
But if I jump on the phone and I could bend down and be all under it, and I get that nice angle. Like
Oh,
I
okay.
use my
Very
camera a
cool.
lot for like just straight shots,
Oh, okay. All right, that
like
makes sense.
for straight shots. But if I'm coming like sideways and up, or sometimes I flip my phone upside down, I come up on them.
Yep.
Ah, yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Same thing, man. I use like my phone. The reason that I don't like to use the camera is I don't want to do the whole send it here.
No. Stop it. The reason you don't use the camera is because you don't have one.
I mean, I could get one, but I don't want to go through that juggling act of I just want to take it, edit
No.
it, and be like, boom, done. It's
No,
cooked, right? It's cooked.
but listen, that is a process, but is a worth process too sometimes because when you transform it to a camera and then you put it on your laptop, that editing on a laptop is way enhanced than when you're doing it on your phone.
Yeah.
Man, because when you get the editing on that laptop, whoo, my last page before Instagram deleted, man, some of them photos I did on my last page, I was impressed by myself. I'm like, damn, I did this.
Oh, so you did
Shit.
have a page and it got deleted, huh?
Yeah, I had haters, man. They seen what I was doing and they was reporting my page saying that was inappropriate and I was putting out violent content. I'm like, what?
Really?
Yeah, I was
Wow.
going back and forth for 3 weeks with Instagram until they finally determined to take me off.
Once you get
Wow.
tagged, it's done. You know, once
Yikes.
they have their crosshairs on you, it's over. Because people just get sometimes good accounts just get tagged as, oh, you're doing something, and people have no idea what the heck happened.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad to see you're back and you're killing it, dude. Keep it up.
Yeah,
Keep
thanks,
being you.
thanks.
We all love seeing your stuff. You're a riot, dude. But now it's time for a little game called This or That.
This or that. This or that.
All right,
Hey,
Jay.
you know what? We'll cook that up now.
If you could only shoot one line, Marvel or G.I. Joe, what would it be?
Come on, Jay. Remember, it's a hot seat. You got to talk. You got to clock it. You got to start clocking.
Listen, I love you, Marvel. I love you, but I just had more fun with this Joe line, man.
Nice.
All right, Joe. All right.
This
One
Joe.
championship in Philly. Iverson and the Sixers or the Flyers? Who you got?
Iverson and the Sixers all day.
All right.
All right. Who would you choose, Howard the Duck or Spider Ham to be your sidekick?
Yep.
Howard the Duck or Spider Ham?
You heard me?
Can you hear me?
Uh-oh.
You asked, Zach.
Okay. Go.
Can you hear me?
Can
I
you hear?
can't hear nobody.
We lost you. Oh, that's the first. Okay. What do we
I
do?
hear you now.
You hear me now? Okay.
Yeah.
Go again, Sully.
All right. Who would you choose as a sidekick, Spider Ham or Howard the Duck?
I don't think he could hear you.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Okay. Go.
Indica or sativa?
Indica. I'm an Indica guy. I mean, yo, listen, Indica sativa hybrid. I smoke.
What's more important for hot wings? The temperature or the sauce?
The sauce.
Sauce.
Sully, try it again.
Can you hear me? Go, Zach.
Okay. Horror or comedy?
I'll go with comedy.
Rocky Balboa or Allen Iverson?
Rocky, man. Rocky, man.
Rocky
means
for the
Rocky
win.
means a
Thank
lot
you
to
so
this
much
city.
for coming on.
BTP, Sully J and Zach. Behind the plastic is where it's at. BTP, Sully J and Zach. Behind the plastic is where it's at. IG to Discord, real or an overlay. Photoshop, edit, or just keep it raw within the frame.